Hi friends, and welcome to our channel. My name is Ala and I'm co-founder of Travel Family Blog, the blog that was founded in 2016 when our second son was born, and we decided to travel with our kids and to share our experiences with families alike who would love to travel with kids but found it difficult. So we share how it is, how much money we spend, and how we make it easier. Here is a short secret, is that both me and Dumitru are working in travel industry, and obviously organizing everything is much easier for us, but it doesn't mean that it is impossible for other people. This is why we share tips and tricks on this channel, on our Instagram and on our blog on www.travelfamilyblog.com. In this video I want to share with you a kind of video that I have never done about all the travels, all the trips that we had during this year. Some of the trips were on working purpose in my job, other on Dumitru's jobs, and others like we did in the family. And I want to share with you from 1 to 10 which trips I liked the most and why. If you find this kind of videos interesting, please leave me a comment down below. I will be doing more of such videos by the end of the year or by the end of the month, depending on the interests in this video. So let's start with January. I have here everything pointed out because I think that I don't want to miss out any trip that we did during this year. So let's start with January. January started slow. It is usually the Fitur. In my case, I have to go to Madrid to the tourism fair. That is the most famous fair here in Spain. I would say that even in Europe, because it is one of the strongest one. A lot of partners are coming there. You can meet a lot of beautiful people from tourism world. If you are a travel professional, you have to go there. Because I'm working for an online agency, I meet there with partners. I prepare the agenda much time in advance, like for example from October, November, the previous month, and go to January. But I would say that even if you are not in travel industry but you want just to enjoy it, I advise you to go and to visit it. For the professionals, the fair is from Wednesday to Friday, and for the rest of the public is from Friday evening till Sunday. So very interesting one. So I went in January to Madrid. I love Madrid. We went once with our family, with our extended family, with both my parents and parents-in-law and our family, and it was such an amazing experience to go to visit Madrid. Madrid is a beautiful city to go with your family. There are plenty of activities and things to do with your kids, so really I advise you to go. I think that it is a 10 out of 10 a destination to visit with kids. In my case, I went there to Fitur. It was really tiring, and I would say it was 8 from 10 because I didn't enjoy it in terms of enjoyment. I just worked a lot during this trip. On February, Dumitru went to Cancun, Mexico, and he went as well for on offsites. He had to meet his teammates from different parts of the world. It was a marvelous trip. He stayed in an amazing hotel, Royal Splash. I have a video here. Dumitru made an overview of this hotel. I will leave the link down below or over here so that you can watch the overview of this hotel. The hotel itself as well, it is great. I would say that for Dumitru it was as well a trip of 8 from 10. I would say 10 of 10 because it is a nice destination, amazing hotel, but obviously he went for a job. He didn't went for relax over there. In March, I went alone to Moldova, to my home place, to my hometown. It was not a planned trip. My father went into the hospital, and I just had to go in a quick way over there. It wasn't the most pleasant trip, unfortunately, but still I would give it a 7 from 10 because I met my family, I stayed with my parents, I stayed with my sister, and it was by the end a good recovery for my father, and everything went well by the end. In April, another trip that I did on my own, it was to Costa del Sol. It was another work trip. This time I was going with my colleague and we were visiting hotels. One of the things that I have to do on my main job is to visit the hotels, to see the sales that we are doing for them and how we can improve the sales for them. And usually I really enjoy these kind of trips because we see new hotels, new people, it's a lot of communication, and I really enjoy it. It wasn't a relaxing trip. If considering from relax, I would say it's 5 from 10 because I didn't relax, but it was 10 of 10 because it was my first time to go to Costa del Sol. I enjoyed a lot the people that I met there, and I enjoyed a lot everything because Costa del Sol is really, really beautiful. In May, from at the beginning of the May, Dumitru went with Damien to Serbia. They went for a basketball tournament, and there was plenty of emotions. Damien team took the first place in this tournament, and obviously they would say that it is 10 out of 10 because it was a success story for them. They didn't visit too many things, so they cannot share anything about Serbia as a place to go. But if you are a basketball fan, I would say that Serbia is a great place to compete over there and to go there with your kids to have a nice international experience. In June, once again, we went for another tournament to Pirineos in Catalonia, here closer to the France border. We went for the second time for this tournament. Damien took as well the first place. His team took first place. It was 10 out of 10. We always enjoy going to Pirineos because in June the weather is already hot enough here in Barcelona. It is like going and taking some fresh air in the Pirineos because it is summer, it is warm, but it is not so hot outside. So it is really lovely to go there. Even it's great to do some trekking over there. So really, really nice place to go in June. In July, we have another tournament in La Roda, where Damien went to play. We went all together, all 4 of us. La Roda is a very small town. It is a great place to go for the tournament itself because it is an international tournament. A lot of teams are coming from different places, even from Panama came to this tournament, so a really nice place to go. We stayed in Albacete. I also have a vlog about Albacete and the hotel itself. I would say that for tourism it's like 6 from 10. It's not a place to go for tourism. You have places to go, you have where to eat with kids. Obviously it's Spain. Spain is always a great idea. I cannot say it in any other way, but still it's not the main place if you want to go to enjoy it. In July as well we went to Chicago, and all our trip, Chicago, Milwaukee and Brookfield was over there, and I would say it's 10 out of 10. If you have seen my previous video, it was about how much we paid for, how much it costed us our trip to Chicago. It was a marvelous trip. We enjoyed every day. We had plenty of interesting activities. Kids did the campus from Milwaukee bags, and overall it was such an upgrade for us to visit a new place overseas and for kids to play in the campus of Milwaukee Bucks. In August, we went to Riga. In Riga, I was invited our smaller son, the Mark, to play as well basketball, and we went for the tournament. This time we decided to take a few days earlier and to visit as well Riga, not only to go for the tournament, because it is one of the capital that it is great to see here in Europe. So we went earlier. First 2 days we were as tourists, and then Mark's team played in Riga and he took the 3rd place in tournament. In case of the tournament, it is 10 of 10. The organization, kids, how they enjoyed it, everything went super great. In terms of the place to go, I would say it's a destination with a mix of Soviet Union and European style, and maybe some Scandinavian things to do. So there are parts that are very beautiful of this place, specifically the old town. It's amazing, it's 10 out of 10. But if you're going outside of the old town, already you will see old buildings and maybe not so nice infrastructure. And I would say overall for Riga, I would give 8 from 10. And the food, obviously, because we are from East, we enjoyed a lot because the food was very similar to what I was used to eat all my life. The same in August, after Riga tournament, we went to Moldova. This time we went to Moldova because it was a planned trip from the beginning of the year. We knew that we want to go for several weeks over there. We worked remotely in Moldova because we had a wedding party of a cousin of Dumitru. And we just took advantage that we went to Riga and to go from Riga directly to Moldova to enjoy some time with my parents, with friends, and to stay just at home in Moldova because we haven't been for several years, if not considering the March trip that I went there. In September we stayed in Barcelona. Barcelona is always 10 out of 10. Moldova is 10 out of 10 because it's my hometown, my home place, my home country. But if to visit as a tourist, maybe it's not the best choice, sorry to say this. In October I went for a trip, for a business trip to Chiasso and Como. I shared the vlog over here as well on YouTube, and the hotel that I stayed. It was a great place to go to visit. We had a really nice experience with cooking pasta class, and it was really nice. I would say I would give it to this trip 9 out of 10. In November I had another business trips to Sitges and Salou. Sitges, it's one love. It is the place that I would go so many times as it is needed. I would go there in summertime, wintertime, whatever. It's a place that I really feel like hometown for me. I don't know why, but I really love it. Salou, it's a great place to go in summertime to enjoy the beaches, but itself, the city, you don't have many things to do. Comparing Sitges with Salou, in Sitges you have the old town, you have a lot of interesting shops, you have much more things to do, not only the beach. In Salou, instead, you are going only for the beach. Over there are a lot of good resorts and you have a nice stay. Spain is always 10 out of 10. Sorry for other destinations, but any destination from Spain is 10 out of 10. In December we went to Mataró, but it wasn't Mataró, it was Llavaneras, a small place, small town where was a tournament of our kid, Mark. We just participated in the tournament. We haven't been outside, but if considering that we went by car, we were just strolling through the village. It was a really nice place, and Mataró is a good place to go to visit as well. And by the end of this month we are going to Marseille and Montpellier. I don't have any expectations. I just want to visit it because we are coming with our extended family. There will be my sister's family and my parents will come too, so we will spend the New Year's Eve over there, and I hope we will spend it really nice. So I don't have any expectation, but we'll share more about my thoughts on the vlogs already. So when this video will be on the channel, we will have like 3 days left till we will go to this trip. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you like this kind of format. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to share this video with other friends of yours. Thank you for watching, and till the next time, bye!